Where's the motor? It's in here for the reasons. Um, this actually take two of my video because the last one was too long. So I'm gonna be quick with this one. So, the cylinder and the piston. The piston was harder than the cylinder. Basically, what happened when the piston is way harder than the cylinder, it will expand a lot faster. To make it where it would have no clearance, and it'll just literally want to, I don't know, destroy itself for being such a tight space when the piston was going expanding a lot faster, and it destroyed the piston on the sides, and it freezed the motor. Good thing I gotta thank Grandpa George Becker for fixing it in one day. But now let's get into the race. And that happened during hot laps. I didn't even start qualifying. It just happened in hot laps. I was going and going, going, then whoop, and the rear end locked up. I was like, no. Actually, it didn't happen right away. It was just slowing down. I was like, brrr, whoop. I guess. Now, skip qualifying, skip heat race, skip trophy dash because, well, I don't know. I made the A main. What, Josh? You made the A main? How? Well, I gotta thank the 81 team of Katie Medeiros and Gil Medeiros for letting me borrow her motor. That was very nice of them. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? And went on to the racetrack in A main, and it sprinkled. I was like, oh, no. Well, the quad guys fixed the track. It was sprinkling just a little bit after that. But then the track was slippery. It was so slippery that I could not hit the gas at all. Just the car did not like to go fast. It was like, I'm just no. I was well, okay. Let's start the race. 24th, and apparently I passed two cars because I didn't. We didn't even start the race, and apparently I passed two cars. It was like the the person upstairs who talks to the drivers with the receivers. She was all like, number this going to back, number this going to back. I was like, cool, I passed two cars by doing nothing. Then we get going. Ocean caution came out. I was like, cool, I passed another car by doing nothing. And then a red flag happened. There was like three or four cars, five cars, like in a pack, like all right there. And I was like, oh no, where'd I go? I was following the other driver where he went onto the grass. I was like, okay, I'll follow you. And I passed four or five cars by doing nothing. Then we get all going. I passed one or two cars, legitimate passes. When I mean legitimate, I mean like I was actually pushing myself to pass people without them spinning out. That's what I mean by legitimate. Legitimate. Oh, I can't even say it. So more cautions happened. I was passing like one or two cars. Just I don't know, being myself out there. And with the loose cart and the wrong sprocket too, for that matter of fact, this motor was different compared to mine. It was like I was on the track, and then when I would hit a rut, it was like, "Whoa!" I was kind of thinking to myself, I was like, something ain't right. Then when I get off the track and talk to my dad about it after the A main, he was kind of thinking it might be the wrong sprocket. I was like, oh, I don't know. Then I talked to my engine builder. He was like, yeah, you had the wrong sprocket for that motor. I was like, darn. Because of the years from 85 to 87, I'm guessing that's what he had. I don't know. It was an older jug, so I would have to guess this is in that year range. Then from 88 to 93, I have that transmission and type, but mine's a 90 or something. And then from 94 to 2001, then the they brought back the transmission from the older years, the 85 through 93. No. Yeah, throughout 93, yep. So I had the wrong sprocket. Whoop, darn it. And then he asked me how's the motor. I was like, this motor is faster than mine. Because when I would get on the gas, it would actually take off. Like, yes, it was bogging because I had the wrong sprocket. Then when it would go, it was like, raw! I was like, holy crap, this is more powerful than mine. I did tell him it was more powerful than mine. Because it's the truth. Heck, mine's a stock motor. He was asking me, about, is your motor ported, stroked, other stuff like that. I was like, it's stock and only bored 80,000. He was all like, then your motor should be seizing up or blowing up like that. I was like, well, I don't know what happened. So let's get to the finish of the race. I finished 12 from 24th. So I passed 12 cars. I passed half the field. I don't know. Like, it just happened. And I actually kept up with 7 through 11th place. Because they had the same issue too. They were like, go in the high line. And they would come down. I was like, no, don't spin out in front of me. Then the guy in the inside would be all like, wow. I was like, oh no. So I'm not the only one that had a loose cart. Heck, actually, the top 5 drivers, they apparently knew because they were taking off. And so that's it for this video. Hopefully next week it'll be better. This week is no race because I think the track owner Lowe hasn't. I think something has to do with Silver Dollar Raceway. I don't know. And I'm gonna for sure tighten up this cart because that was ridiculous. For me, I hate a loose cart because I don't like pedaling. Like, I just hate it. That's why I did so good at Dixon those few times because all I do is raw and raw with the steering wheel. Because doing this, like pedaling, I'm just like, nah, I don't like that. Oh well, that's it. Peace.